Hey Scrappers, Moose here. So, this video is going to be all about buying ingots on eBay. Now, this is a fairly hot topic. Okay, this cable is really bugging here. There we go. You can see my fat face in there. And a little bit lower. Crooked. Oh God, whatever. Okay, there we go. So I've been getting a lot of questions from people out there who are really into the gold refining part of scrapping, which honestly is the least amount of money that you're going to make in all of scrapping. So a lot of people have been asking about all these gold ingots that you see on eBay that are going for, you know, anywhere from $40 to $100 an ingot, and it's these itty bitty tiny things. And the thing you have to remember is that you need to really read the description. It'll say ingot melted gold IDE pin, and then inside the description it'll tell you that it's the gold plated IDE pins that they melted down. So they'll take like 20-30 grams of gold plated IDE pins, which on its own will have pennies, I mean literally pennies worth of gold in it. Right? There's more value in the brass in there than there is in the actual gold. Right? But because once it's melted, and brass is yellow just like gold is, it looks impressive in a photo on eBay. So these people are selling them, and they're in my opinion, they're cons. Number one, you're not getting $40 to $100 worth of gold. You're not even getting $4 to $10 worth of gold in one of those ingots. And if you're going to buy something for gold recovery, that's probably the worst thing you can do, because when it's in a solid form like that, it's so much harder to recover the gold from. Now, also, a lot of people ask about buying other things on eBay for gold recovery, like gold-plated fingers, pins, all that kind of stuff. The thing that I want to let you guys know about eBay is eBay's a great place to sell. It's a horrible place to buy for gold recovery. Horrible place to buy. Oh my God. Everything there is so overinflated. They actually have whole threads, conversation threads on the gold refining forum about eBay and how crazy it is that people are charging, you know, $15, $20 for a few grams of gold-plated gold fingers. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it takes like a pound just to make a couple of grams, if that, and they're getting like 10, 20 times that much money for what you're actually getting worth of gold out of it. So it's really, just be careful. I'm on eBay constantly. I sell a lot on eBay, and you know, just to humor my curiosity, I'll go on it and I'll look at, you know, what's selling, what's sold, and I mean literally 1 out of 100 sales on eBay for material to recover gold from sells at a reasonable price if you're going to refine it yourself. Everything else is just way too overpriced. People who don't know what they're doing, people who don't know what they're buying, they're not familiar with the processes for recovering the gold, they're not familiar with the yields that you get for certain types of material, and they end up losing money. So, you know, I guess that's that. So, bottom line, gold recovery, if you're watching these videos, if you're watching any of my videos on gold recovery, chances are this is a hobby for you, okay? Because there's no professional out there who'd be watching my stuff unless it's to say, hey, you're an idiot. But if you have any other questions, comments, concerns about, you know, gold recovery material purchased on eBay, where to sell it, there are a bunch of places out there that buy material. I would say, if you're really interested in the hobby, you have to treat it as a hobby, not as a moneymaker, and you have to really read Hoke's book. Oh my God, that I can't. No video on YouTube. I don't care who puts it out, and there are some guys out there that I really, really respect as far as gold recovery and refining folks. There is no video out there that should ever be considered good enough to give you a complete understanding of any one process for gold recovery or refining. It's just not going to happen. There's too many other things that could be involved that you may not know enough to notice, or to think is important, or to ask questions about. So think of these YouTube videos, especially my YouTube videos, as a guide for you to see what the process is about and to help you to ask the right questions. I think that's the best way that I can describe my videos. I mean, yeah. I mean, I get a lot of video or responses from people who ask for help, and they get these really, really funky results from, you know, I don't know, from gray mush to lemon pudding, and I don't know what you did, man. I really don't. I mean, anything that I outline in my videos would not lead to that if done correctly. But you have to keep in mind as well that there's so many other things that, you know, I can't mention in a short video that are really important, and that a lot of people might not think is important. So they may skip a step, or they may add something else to the mix, or combine two processes. I mean, there's a whole slew of different things that can go wrong. So that's that. I think this video was about ingots, but I digress. Alright, so it's getting dark. I can't see. I gotta go home and make dinner for the kids. So remember, gold ingots on eBay, don't do it, especially if it says IDE pin. Alright? You want to buy gold, find a local dealer. There are some online places that are reputable, but you're probably going to pay a lot more over spot, which you have to expect to pay a little bit more over spot, but how much more over depends on who you're buying it from. As far as material to recover gold from, don't buy it on eBay. Just don't. You're gonna lose money 9 out of 10 times, 99 out of 100 times. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.